How's it going, guys? My name is Ofo, and this is going to be a quick intro before the Wi-Fi battle begins, which is it's a rarely used match against someone by the name of Complex. When I found him in the Wi-Fi battle finder, and Bulky was his in-game name. But that'll be in a second. Before that, I have a good friend of mine to show you. Her name is Autumn, and she's on my bed right now, and she's looking pretty cute. So let me show you here quick. Hopefully the camera doesn't shake too much. I do not have the best grip. Most firm, steady hold, I guess is the right way to say it. But oh, look at her. Look at her. Looks like she's a little annoyed about being filmed. Her tail's twitching, but I think she'll survive. Isn't she? Isn't she just the cutest thing? It's like she's staring into your soul. I think if you put a cat in your video, it should automatically go up like 10,000 views. I guess you guys can help me meet that goal, but I guess that's all I have to say about that. Let's get right into the Wi-Fi battle, which is, I'm sure, what you guys all have been looking forward to. So let's get into that. See you in a sec. So yeah, guys, as I previously mentioned, this is a really used battle I had against someone by the name of Complex when I found him in the Wi-Fi battle finder and Bulky in-game. And it was a pretty decent battle, and I am going to lead off with Sand Slash this game because he does have the Protect to scout. He has Stealth Rocks to set up, which is always good to get up early game. He does have Rapid Spin if he leads with a Spiker or a Stealth Rocker, and I also can, take hits fairly well. So I think he's a pretty darn good lead, especially for this team I'm seeing. Whoops, I just realized this is not sped up. Let me do that quick. So as I was saying, he ends up first turn going for, I think that was Fling, and flinging its Light Ball at me, which does end up paralyzing me, and I do get fully paralyzed directly after that. It's really not a big deal, and actually helps me later on, as you'll see. But he then uses Thief to take away my my leftovers, so it's definitely a unconventional set, and while it's kind of cool, and it kind of works, I don't know if wasting 2 moves in your move pool just to, get leftovers and get rid of your light balls and paralyzing them is very good, especially because I think this guy gets Thunder Wave, doesn't he? I don't know what he's thinking there, but I do get up my Stealth Rocks. I think I got up my Stealth Rocks and then go for Earthquake this turn, as he did set up Toxic Spikes. So now I do think he's gonna set up a second layer, so I want to spin here, so I can at least make sure he doesn't get 2 layers, and the best he can do is 1 layer. However, he does bring in his Confagrius to block that, which is fine. It achieves the same thing I wanted, only 1 layer, just shortening it. So I do bring in my Magmortar here, because I figure this is my best guy to take out this Confagrius, at least do enough damage to where my Rotom can come in and revenge kill, because Rotom can take on this guy, but not from full health, because I have tested it. A Life Orbed Stab Shadow Ball does not take out most Confagriuses, and then they can obviously take me out with the Shadow Ball because I'm very frail. So that's why I wanted to damage him with Magmortar. But he does set up a Nasty Plot and then the Trick Room, and that is not good at all. And I really don't know how I'm going to handle this, but I do stay in because I don't want anything else taking a Shadow Ball, and I was hoping that maybe by some miracle I could survive and take him out with a Fire Blast. Didn't end up happening, and this passive recovery in the form of leftovers is really getting him up to an uncomfortable level. But I can't go into my Rotom now because he is going to be faster due to the Trick Room. So I do go to my Sand Slash. I do Protect first turn to burn out 1 turn, and because I was paralyzed earlier, now I will be faster. So like I said, it actually does help me, and it's pretty cool seeing a Ground type paralyzed. You don't really see that very often unless the opponent does what he just did or uses Glare. But he is able to take me out with a Shadow Ball crit, and I think that mattered. His Confagrius I don't think has the best special attack, and I am max HP. But I could be wrong. That might have just been a worthless crit. I'm not sure. But now I do go in my Dredagon because I do have Sucker Punch, and like I said, the Trick Room still has not worn off yet, so I cannot go into my Rotom. So I do go for Sucker Punch, hoping it takes out, and it does. That is not stab, but it is super effective, and this is a banded Dredagon, so that's really good. But that Confagrius definitely did take out a little chunk of my team, taking out both Magmortar and Sand Slash, so that kind of sucks. But he does go into his slacking, and seeing it come in, I know that it's probably a Scuffed Retaliate set, because that's 99% of the ones I see. So I do go into my Rotom predicting Retaliate, and he does, it works. He ends up being forced to switch out because he does have that Trance, I think it's called, which means that he, every other turn he can't attack. So I can't just go on my Rotom, get a free hit off on something. I do choose Thunderbolt, because I don't want to go for Shadow Ball, because if he does stay in, that doesn't affect him. So he does go into his, what is this thing called? I can't remember. His Bug Rock Pokemon. And I don't know why he did that, because I can easily take him out with 2 Thunderbolts, so whatever. He now goes back into Slacking, and seeing him bring it in, I know he has something to hit me, but it's been a while since I've battled, so I'm not exactly sure what. But I do go into my Druddigon knowing that I am max HP, so I can take anything decently. And, I do have Rough Skin, so he's going to be taking some damage himself. So I do take that hit, which is really nice, and I know that I'm going to be dying from poison very shortly. So I just felt right here, like, just going for Outrage and trying to do as much damage as possible before I do get taken out. But he does go into this guy to just as death fodder, because it is his most worthless Pokemon, because like you saw, he was definitely a defensive set with Fling, and Toxic Spikes. So he then goes into his Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan, and he then goes Substitute just to stall out my Outrage. Well, not my Outrage turn, because I will die from poison right here. So just stall out my poison, and like I said, I will die from poison at the end of this turn, which is good for me though, because that leaves me free to bring in my own Pokemon. And I know that Hitmonchans tend to be pretty specially defensive, because I do have very nice natural special bulk. So I do go into my Scyther, who is max HP, max speed, so I should be able to outspeed and take him out with an Aerial Ace stab on his physical side. But he does go into his Slacking to take that, and that's fine with me, because I know I can take a Night Slash. But I thought this guy was a Scarf type, because 99% of them are, so I do go for a Boost right there, because I was expecting to take, well, something, but, he's actually slower, which means this is not a Scarfed one, which I'm assuming means that he is a Banded one, because he did switch out, earlier on my Rotom, and if he wasn't choiced, I'm sure he probably would have gone for Night Slash, but I do set up a Swords Dance on that free turn I have when he's Truant, which is, fine with me. So I do get up to +2, and it's pretty much a sweep from here, because he has nothing to outspeed me, and I can just go for Aerial Ace +2 on every one of his last guys. So I take out that Balloon, and then his last guy is his Hitmonchan. So if he is Scarfed, it's his time to show it, but he's not. I do outspeed him. I mean, he could have gone for Mach Punch if he had it, but I mean, come on, it wouldn't have taken me out even with a crit, so it was kind of pointless. But that is the game, and that was a 3-0. Probably not the best game I've ever had, but I thought it was a pretty decent game, and I did just want to post something for you guys. But hopefully I will be posting in the near future. I always say that, and often it's a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's gonna be sooner than that, if I can get a battle and don't run into any other unforeseen obstacles. But that's it for now, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this Wi-Fi battle, and that's it. See you guys later. Adios.